And we'll see how that works. All the white jerseys would be on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 rows behind you. Kind of where you can see. The guys behind you where you can see.
Ain't nobody get jumped. If they let me get jumped, then I'm stopping to fight just to fight him. You know what I'm talking about?
41, where's he at? But open your eyes and make contact with me. I'll take 2 pictures.
Understanding the offense better, you know, Brent ran it really well. It's shown what he did here his 4 years. I'm just looking to do my job and not really focus on anything else. Oh, it's the same system, definitely. We got these athletes out here, JB, Mitch, Mo, and that's just all my job is really just give them the football and let them make the plays. Oh, definitely. Playing my freshman year, that really gave me a taste of what it's like playing the MIAA. And then sitting out my sophomore year, watching Brent do what he does and just learning from what he did was a big help. Oh, it helps me a ton. You know, they're so experienced, it makes my job a lot easier. They knowing what they're doing and me learning, it makes my job so much easier.
Yeah, there's quite a few things we have to get better at. We really want to cut down on our mistakes and just our mental busts and the big plays. And they've really been emphasizing turnovers and effort and just running to the ball. And well, we got so much depth on defense this year. We got so many juniors and seniors. I'm really not sure if there's anybody that's going to be coming in that's going to make a huge impact. We've got a D lineman, Merrick Thompson. It's going to. They've been looking at him doing some big things, but other than that, you know, we've just got so much depth this year that I'm not sure if any freshmen are going to be. You know, they're probably going to redshirt.
You know, I think our guys just, I've been pleased with their effort. I think they've been practicing at a good pace. I think they've been pushing one another. I think it's been really competitive. We got a lot of players here, of course, and when you have a lot of players, you got a lot of, you know, we feel like we have some depth, and guys know that if they're not doing the things they need to be doing and performing at a high level, that there's somebody back behind them that is going to get their opportunity. So I think that makes for a camp to be the way that you want it to be. Well, I mean, the injuries they had, both of them were traumatic injuries where, you know, JB with the broken leg and then Reese with the neck, very serious neck injury. For those guys to come back, usually, and also just coming back from an injury like that is so, it can be not only physically tough, but it can be mentally tough too, just having the confidence when you come back. And those guys have done a really good job of doing all the rehab necessary to get back, to be healthy, and to be 100%. I mean, the only rust I really feel like that those guys have would just be picking up some of the things offensively, but watching them in practice, they look the same. I mean, JB's making the cuts he's made last year before he got hurt. Reese is making the great catches, and you know, that's really about it. I think both of them probably still need to get in a little bit more shape, conditioning, but besides that, it's been huge for us, not only to get them back because they add so much to our offense, but also just who they are. I mean, they're great leaders and they're good people to be around. Yeah, I think the biggest thing with Braxton is he knows it's his job. I think I see the confidence in him at practice. I really see him improving. I really see him focusing on doing the little things correct from a mechanical standpoint with his feet. And, you know, last night we did a 2-minute drill, and we didn't actually, the offense didn't win the 2-minute drill, but I saw a lot of good things with him as far as flipping his hips, getting his eyes where he needed to get him, and getting rid of the ball on time. I think he's gaining more confidence each and every practice too as well. Well, the thing about it is, I mean, Brent could always run the ball. You knew that. Braxton brings a little bit more. He's just a little bit more bigger. He's bigger. You know, he's 6'2", 206. So I think that Braxton's definitely not afraid to run. He's an old flex bone quarterback, so he has that ability to put the ball down and run. Sometimes I wish he would stay in the pocket a little bit more. But we didn't run Brent a whole lot last year just for the simple fact that we didn't want to get him hurt. Braxton, on the other hand, I'm not going to say we're going to hang our hat on quarterback run game, but it's something we're not going to shy away from either. Well, I think it's very big for us because we're breaking in a new quarterback on offense, basically. And anytime you have a brand new starter quarterback after a 3-year starter leaves, you want to have some experience at other positions, and to have it on one side of the football, specifically on defense, to where those guys are playing at a high level and maybe taking some of the pressure off over there on offense. And I feel like that's a good thing because we have those guys that understand our system. They understand that they're going to have to play at a higher level than they did last year, and really that's kind of been one of our biggest challenges going into this year is not to say the defense played bad last year, but saying that, hey, they need to be setting the tone. I think, offensively, last year with Brent, of course, we set the tone from an offensive standpoint, and there was a lot of games where there was a lot of points scored and whoever had the ball last type deal, big shootouts, and we got to try to hold points down. We got to keep teams from scoring points, and because we're going to have maybe some growing pains offensively. That's just common, especially in the first game. So if you can have that experience back over there on that side of the football, then I think that makes things easier, specifically offensively moving forward.